Hello, welcome to today's video. Today I have a new foundation from the brand Nars that I'm going to be trying out. Regrettably, I did not purchase the corresponding concealer that came out along with this foundation, mostly because I didn't realize that there was a concealer until after I had already ordered this. So I kind of wish that I had gotten it, but also it's whatever. I don't have much makeup from the brand Nars, mostly because Nars is one of those brands, it's expensive. Like, it's one of those brands that will charge almost $60 for an eyeshadow quad, and it's just like, okay, Nars, maybe get over yourself a little bit. But I have heard excellent things about their complexion products, like their foundations and their concealers. The description of this foundation also sounds like everything I've ever wanted in a foundation. I'm quite excited. I have high hopes for it. If you're new around here, my name is Haley. Thank you so much for stopping by. I would appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to my channel before you go, if you want to. But let's go ahead and dive into this foundation review, shall we? Here we go. All right, friends, so I have here in my possession the Nars Soft Matte Complete Foundation. Now, I was looking at the Sephora website and looking at what it says on the box. The only thing I'm noticing that looks a little bit different about the info on the foundation is that on the Sephora website, it says it's good for all skin types, normal, dry, combo, and oily. But on the box of the product, it just says normal, combo, and oily. So it might not be the best for a person with dry skin. So here it is. Okay, it's just a squeezy tube, but look at this nugget of a tube, you guys. I don't know, I think it's really cute. It's like, I like the way it feels. So the cap is like nice and hefty and matte, and so is the actual component itself. It's a squeezy tube, which really, like, I can't complain too much about a squeezy tube because, you know, it keeps the product hygienic. I really just don't like a wand for a foundation. But, you know, there's just something very, like, luxurious feeling about a pump, I feel like. So it says about the product, 16-hour oxidation-resistant wear. So number one, I hope that the shade I got actually matches me. I guess we'll find out. But I got the shade Salzburg Light 3.5. So this is supposed to be for light skin with neutral undertones. Looks like they've got a pretty good shade range. I don't know exactly how many are in there, but based on the claim, it should look like whatever it looks like, and it's not gonna oxidize, hopefully. It says a foundation that balances oil while maintaining a hydrated skin-like finish. Now that's a bold claim, but if that is how it is, then I should love it. I should love it, because my skin does produce oil, but it does need hydration. Like, I think it was James Welsh, whichever one of those twins that does the skincare channel, he once said about his skin that it's oily but dehydrated, and I was like, I think that that's me, because my skin is oily, but I do find that I have trouble with it being dry. It's, you know, it's a fun time in my face. But anyways, coverage is full, finish is matte. It sounds like it's gonna be a little bit liquidy. I normally am not a big fan of a squeezy tube, but I really like this packaging. It's like, I don't know, it feels nice to hold. I don't know. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, so it's pretty liquidy. Pretty loose consistency. I'm just gonna start with a little itty bitty bit because it is supposed to be full coverage. I have heard such good things about Nars complexion products, so I'm quite looking forward to this, to be honest. I hope I love it. Okay, so there's one side with the foundation without. Woo! That without side though, girl, oh my gosh. Yeah, so I'm quite liking it so far. Really good coverage with just a little bit of product. So we love that. We love that. I don't know that I would say it's a very, like, a little bit goes a long way. Like, you don't need a lot of it. But that amount that you saw squeezed out on the back of my hand, it got half my face done. Ooh. I don't care for that much. Look, it's really messy in there. So I have a question for you all, my lovely viewers. What do we think about Rare Beauty? To try or not to try? I gotta be honest. I'm pretty sick of the celebrity makeup brands. I'm kind of over it. And I think it's mostly just because I don't really like Selena Gomez. Like I shouldn't say I don't like her. I'm just not a fan, you know, like her music, acting, whatever it is that she primarily does, it's just never really appealed to me. But I am curious to try the brand. The thing is though, while Miss Gomez is not sparing us from further oversaturation of the makeup market, I feel like I perhaps should spare us of the oversaturation of reviews on the brand, if that makes sense. Like it just came out like a few days ago, and it's already got, I mean, I just have been seeing video after video on my YouTube feed. So I feel like if you want a review, like you really are just curious on how the product works, you can find a review. I watched Samantha Ravindall's review, and she said that she really likes the foundation. She likes the foundation a lot. And she has dry skin. It does say that the Rare Beauty foundation is good for all skin types. I did watch though, I just watched, her channel is called Alice in the Rabbit Hole, I think. I watched her review, and she said that she has really dry skin and it really did not work well for her dry skin. So I'm like, I've seen two like dry skin reviews of it that are kind of mixed. I always get to this point in applying my foundation where I have like a little bit of product left and like nowhere to go with it because my face is pretty much covered. But anyways, I don't know. But what do you guys think? Like, do you want to see me do a review on my channel? Do you care? Is there something else that I should look at instead? I'm just like, it's kind of the talk of the town right now. Talk of the beauty town, Rare Beauty is. But I just don't know if I care. I don't know. So let me know what you think about that. But as far as the Nars foundation at hand, I am quite liking this so far. The shade was a good match for me. The foundation blended out really, really easily, and the finish looks very like semi demi matte right now. It's not like overly matte, but it's not like not matte. Girl, I need to take care of my mustache. Oh, let me finish up and I'll be right back. Okay, I finished my makeup, left my house, went to a meeting, came back. So I have had sunglasses on. I have had, so you can see, I have had my mask on. So it's already been worn a little bit. My concealer, do you see this crap happening under my eyes right now? Isn't that gross? Has nothing to do with the foundation. Some days my concealer is completely unproblematic, and then some days it's fully problematic. You know what I mean? I mean, it just looks like trash. I'm offended. Anyways, okay, so let me look at it real quick. So it's been probably 3, maybe 4 hours. Let's go with 3.5 hours. How about that? Everything looks really good, actually. It looks maybe just a touch dry, like in my nose crevice. I don't know if you can see that, but that's pretty normal for me. And sometimes that kind of will dissipate as the day goes on because I do get kind of oily all through my nose and kind of like this part of my cheeks right here. So everywhere else though, like my normal problem spots, like right through here, on my forehead, on my chin even. My chin is normally a really big problem area for me, and it looks really good in those areas right now. It's pretty comfortable as of right now. God, my concealer is just, girl, I'm so, like, I'm upset about this. I don't want to go back out into the world looking like this. And I've already said it, so it's not like it's gonna move, but for some reason, let me just rub around under my eyes anyways. If I just kind of stay like back here, you can't even tell that my concealer's messed up. I will check back in later and then tomorrow as well, and we'll see how it goes. Everything looks really good so far. I have high hopes, high expectations for this foundation. I really hope it wears well because I really like it so far. I love a good soft matte finish that's not just so like matte. Okay, I'll be back. Hey guys, am I looking the cutest you've ever seen me from this angle or what? We'll go straight up. That's a little bit better. I got ready around 10 this morning and it is now, it's like 5, I think. So you do the math. I don't know. Yeah, I'll have it on for another 3 hours or so. Last time I looked at it, right over my moustache area, it was looking a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say crusty, but like, I don't know. I have a bunch of little yucky hairs that I really need to pluck, so I can't fault the foundation for the way it was looking like around here too much, you know? I think that's just what happens when you put foundation on over hair. And the foundation is wearing pretty well otherwise. Haven't had any shininess or anything like that. I haven't felt like I needed to powder or touch up, so with that, I'll see you tomorrow. Hey guys, so it's day 2 and I just wanted to get a little natural lighting check-in so that y'all can see all the texture on my face. But no, it actually is going pretty well. Say Archer, 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 Archer. I've had it on for about 5 hours at this point, and I got another 5 or 6 or 7 or 100 hours to go. So we'll see. I'll be back in a little bit. It's day 2, by the way. I can't remember if I said that or not. BRB. Okay, folks, and here we are at the end of day 2. Now I realize that my makeup looks pretty much exactly the same as it did yesterday. I wanted to finally try my Fenty, this is the Stunna lip paint in the shade Unlocked. I have a couple of these already, but I didn't have this shade. I got it from the BoxyCharm pop-up sale. They had it for like half off, so I was like, absolutely beautiful color, but it's almost exactly the same color as I was wearing yesterday. I feel like I can prove to you that it's the second day because my concealer is in much better shape today than it was yesterday. I used my really expensive Shiseido Synchro Skin Concealer because I was not trying to put up with that again today. Let's look at the foundation. I feel like I've talked about almost everything but the foundation today. Everything looks really good, actually. So I've been wearing it for probably about 10 hours today. So promises me 16 hours of wear. I think I could go for 6 more hours if I really needed to. Haven't touched up, not looking overly shiny or anything like that. It's a really good long wear foundation. It does want to look just a touch dry, like kind of right through here, my smile lines and right in the corners of my nose. That's pretty normal for me with like any foundation. And although it does, like upon very close inspection, look a little bit dry right in that spot, it's not collecting or anything like that. It's not patchy over my chin or my forehead. I was wearing a mask earlier, so it's pretty much everything that was on my nose is rubbed off. I'm pretty impressed with how well the foundation stays together, doesn't get patchy or break up or anything like that from the oils in my skin. The finish is matte, but I think soft matte is a good way to describe it. It's not just like so mattifying, but it is matte. So if you don't like matte foundations, you probably wouldn't like this one. But if you have like normal or maybe leaning even a little more dry or like combo skin and you do like matte foundations, I think that you would really like this one. I say this all the time, but I always try to judge products based on, do they do what they claim they're going to do? I would say that this foundation definitely does what it claims it's going to do. I really like it. I think it might be like one of my new favorite matte foundations. I was thinking about it this morning and it kind of reminds me of my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation, but with more coverage. And that's like that's a really good thing because I love that foundation. I used even less product today, by the way. So like yesterday I was like, it's maybe not like a super little goes a long way type of a situation. I think you could say that it is. I used even less product today, got my whole face and neck covered, and it still gave me really good coverage. So you don't need a lot of it. All in all, definitely approve of this foundation. Does what it says it's gonna do. It's very light, very comfortable, wore really, really well both yesterday and today. So I'm liking it. I'm here for it. I'm enjoying it. I approve. Let me know what you guys think about Nars. What other Nars products should I try? Leave your recommendations below. Also, definitely let me know what you guys think about the Rare Beauty situation. I'm just really on the fence. I can't decide if I want to do it or not. So let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all feel. Let me know your dreams and aspirations, and if you're feeling gassy or anything, I don't know. But yeah, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you'll come back and watch another one again very soon. So I will see you then. Bye! For me personally, oh my gosh, I just exposed myself. Oh my gosh. I'm missing a nail, so I need to deal with that. I'm gonna cry.